4xtras looked at my story. Couldn't believe it.
Oh, shit.
I left him a message.
What'd you say?
Stay focused.
What is he focused on right now?
No, whatever it is, I told him I might have told him get focused. But he left me. I was like, oh shit, all right. I haven't heard from him. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard from him.
I haven't heard from him either. And apparently he doesn't seem like all that concerned about doing an interview or doing any kind of content.
Nah, he knows you're a snake. He knows that.
How am I a snake? I'm the one who was paying him for all those months. He's the one who decided that he had greener pastures out there and that he was going to go get cashed out for doing another piece of content somewhere else.
I mean, he would have got the money if you wouldn't have blocked it.
He would have kept getting paid by me all these months.
You went on the news talking about, hey, I'm cool with it whole time. You blocking shit.
What did I block?
2-3 of his opportunities getting paid.
How? The only person I talked to was Vlad, and Vlad told me that he had already rejected the amount that 4xtras was asking for.
Why you didn't offer him something?
Because I had already been paying him, and then he did not contact me or offer me this content in any way, which made me feel like,
why didn't you just send in an offer?
Who am I going to send it to? He didn't respond to me. Changed his number, actually, after he blew his hand off.
You could have sent it to Lupe.
This is my thing. I don't chase pussy. I'm not saying don't try to twist this metaphor. But I'm saying
no.
There could be the baddest bitch in the world, and if I gotta fight for it, I don't want it.
Adam, you know, let me tell you something.
It's a metaphor.
I got a call from my homeboy, right? I grew up with him named Tremaine Barsman. And I lost communication, and somehow he ended up moving to LA and being from Rolling 60s. I had no idea until about a month ago, right?
Okay.
He did about 20-something. He calls me this morning and said, hey, you know, I know you. We grew up together. I said, what? He said, Adam has no filter. He's a white dude who will never comprehend loyalty like that. So, you just made me realize.
The only loyalty that I'm being asked to abide by is like the most insane, manipulative bullshit.
You just referred to 4xtras as a bitch.
No, I did not. You see, I speak as if I'm talking to adults, and you're going to interpret what I said as if you were a child.
You always refer to your chat.
It's a metaphor.
Right? No, yeah, but see, I'm starting to understand.
Hey, and for the record, though, anybody can take it however they want to take it. I don't give a fuck.
See, that kind of shit. See, that
again, I'm talking to grown-ups. I'm not stooping down and communicating like a child.
But we're talking about a man.
No, but I'm just saying.
So we should never use.
It's a metaphor. So I'm not saying he's a bitch. I'm just saying no matter how hot a girl is, I'm not chasing her.
But what I'm saying is, when we're obviously talking about an individual, your mind doesn't register. Don't say this now.
It's a metaphor.
Yeah, but all metaphors ain't designed to be said about certain shit. But I'm getting it. See, you're really in front of me, and I can see that you're really like, what the fuck you talking about? You really not comprehending. And it ain't your fault. It's just that coming from where we come from, and to you like, hey, bro, I'm using this as an example. I know what we're talking about, but what I'm telling you is because you used it while we were talking about what we're talking about, we're going to take it like you're calling him a bitch.
No. But I wasn't.
I'm telling you. No, I hear what you're saying.
I'm using a woman as a metaphor.
So you don't understand that, I'm saying.
No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I'm just saying that that's how like a fifth grader would interpret it.
See, now you just took another shot.
No, but I'm saying by the time you were like, by the time you were able to graduate high school, I think that you should be able to understand the idea that if I'm doing a metaphor, I'm saying, Wack, a podcast is like a sandwich. You've got your bread, you've got your vegetables, you've got your meat, you've got your sauce.
That's different. I get that.
And I think that you would be able to understand and not say, well, Adam, a podcast is not a sandwich. You can't eat a podcast.
That's not where I'm going with this. Where I'm going with this is...
No, this is exactly...
No, I'm not. Because I get that, right? Nobody would take it kind of way. When we're talking about an individual man, and we're talking about an individual that we knows sees shit one way. Let's come down, right? We both understand 4xtras, I think, right?
Yeah.
All right, so for us to be talking about this man... And for you to reference anything that has to do with a bitch or a woman, I think you could have found something else that fit and was a little more appropriate. I get what the sound was. Yeah, you get it. I get it. Because you're going to say, this is like the bread and this is like the meat. And I get it, right?
The reason why that is the metaphor that jumps into my mind immediately is because
you're an asshole.
It often occurs
That's
to me.
That's why. Just say it.
No, all of my podcast co-hosts are kind of like little different mini romances.
You just did it. What do you mean by that? What is a mini romance?
In the sense of like, it's not like I'm actually having sex with most of my co-hosts. Obviously, there are exceptions like Brig Baby. But like what I do is it's kind of like you meet someone, you form a bond, a connection of sorts. And then, hey, maybe that person decides at one point that they want to go find out if there are better opportunities out there. Maybe they don't want to be in a relationship with me. Maybe they want to go and try to see if they could form a relationship with somebody else.
So you don't.
That's okay. That's fine. They can do that.
So you haven't.
I'm not going to chase them.
You haven't really sat back and thought about anything that may have rubbed him the wrong way. No, if you could do anything different, let me ask this. Yeah. Would you have done anything differently?
Yeah, I would have teleported to Vernon Avenue and I would have yanked the M80 out of his hand and I would have thrown it all the way to the ops side. No, I mean, what am I going to do differently?
I'm just asking you.
The only thing
that I'm aware of. You would have handled it all the same way, didn't it?
The only thing that I'm aware of that he's mad about is something that I would not apologize for and I would never compromise on, which is I do podcasts and we talk about what's going on. And sometimes I might be doing a podcast with someone who doesn't get along with somebody else. And I'm still going to have a conversation with them about the thing that we're talking about.
Out of everybody you sat down with, right? And I'm not even talking about you sitting down with them, right? But I think I would have controlled the Gumby slander at him.
How am I going to control Gumby?
Listen,
Gumby's his own man.
I'm not saying you sitting down with him. It's whatever. Gumby's a funny dude. He's a character dude, right? But I think when it came to him attacking 4xtras, I think that the King Pill shit, he had been coming in.
For the record, though, that was way after 4xtra had already cut ties with No Jumper and stopped speaking to me because the original thing, like
was
the
King Pill
Munchie conversation, that's like a month before the Gumby episode or whatever.
That's a given. The King Pill Munchie B shit is a given.
Right.
That's been going on.
But then like Gumby is someone that I had been trying to get on the podcast for a couple months at that point. We finally made it happen. The idea that I would censor him talking about 4xtra's hand. I mean, why would I do that? What the fuck? Like, well, he can talk about it. It's in the news. It's not like it's a secret.
No, let me tell you what's happening, Adam, and I think you don't understand this. And it really ain't because, bro, if you in the streets and you call yourself a gangbanger, when you bring your ass up here and sit at this table, all them politics and all how it's supposed to go and what it is in the county jail and prison in the hood, that shit doesn't exist in here. Yeah. Period. And I think what's happening is, and it ain't on you, a lot of the characters that we see on social media happen to be gangbangers.